About set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, it's an AL Eastern Division matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. James Paxton, the left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Standing in, Brandon Drury. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The third baseman, number 3, Brandon Drury.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball 1. An even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player. Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Count now, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good break on the knuckle curve, but he missed with it. 2-1. 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Got him to go down swinging there. Justin Smoke is the second out of the opening frame. First offering on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Drury, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Throw on to Boyd, takes care of him, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Blue Jays nothing, Yankees coming to bat on MLB Network. Marcus Stroman is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. 1st-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Ready on 1-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Bullet back up the middle. Pilar is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Giancarlo Stanton now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping in for the Jays, Kevin Pilar. The head-to-head with James Paxton, just 3 for 14. Here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
This is line to left. Stanton is there, and he has it for the out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist, the ability to have range both right and left, and makes all the routine plays.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Paxton comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Pitch on the way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. Line drive to left. Hernandez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And I'm locking in today on Lourdes Gurriel. And with a name like Lourdes, he's going to be smooth defensively. Up the middle, he helps his team in a variety of ways, and the bat plays as well.
First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's only 2 for 10. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Torres. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set, and the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Line toward the alley and left left center. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Next to bat for Toronto, Freddie Galvis. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's 1 for 3. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Coming on for it is Hicks. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now at the plate, Brendan Drury, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll get in there safely.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Standing in now to Oscar Hernandez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Drury stands at first with 1 out. 2-2 the count. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. No balls and 1 strike. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. 1 left for Toronto. It remains 1-0. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To short. Fielded by Galvis. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. 1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning, and that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And it's going as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
There's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
So So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Count is 1-2. That's a ball.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So first and second with one man gone, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Judge on second. Stanton is over at first with one away. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Now a long throw home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Into the box now, Luke Voigt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Two and 2.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We've played 3 full. It's now 2-0 New York. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Pillar. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. Hits a ball and a strike. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Fly ball right down the line in left. Stanton has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. 2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and this is called a foul ball, maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail things here 2-0. Now at the plate, Torres. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Lays off 1-0. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and now it'll be the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a base hit on the line.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Right side, hit hard. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Hicks. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
The last at bat, Nettie D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball.
Belted high and deep into right center. Ranging back is Pillar. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay throw, and he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. From the stretch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
takes a pitch high and away for ball one. The 1-1 is taken for strike two. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Yanks strand a pair. They're up 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
The 1-0 delivery. Hit in the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it. He hauls it in without an trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Brandon Drury will bat next. Uriel stands at second with 2 gone. Behind 0-2 now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 2-0. Digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. A hit in 2 tries so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Into the box now, Miguel Andujar. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
1-1.
3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he takes a called strike 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Luke Voigt. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Throw to the plate goes right by him. And after all that, he's out at the plate. What a bizarre. So digging in now to Oscar Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. No balls and a strike to count. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Smoke, base runner at first with 1 out. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now another 2-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They trail in this one 3-0. Joe Biagini enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Digging in to try it again, Troy Tulowitzki. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. Aaron Hicks will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Settling in now, Aaron Judge. Man at first after the 2-out walk. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Jansen gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Striding into the box, Rendell Grichuk. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First offering on its way. And this is low, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Up high in the air. Voit is there. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Up next is Danny Jansen. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Good pitch, and I think he locked him up, but he wasn't rewarded for it this time.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. Past history with Joe Biagini. He's gone 2 for 5. He also has 1 home run. Grounded to short. Galvis is there, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. 1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll kick around in the corner. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
First offering on its way. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Gary Sanchez. Past history with Joe Biagini, he's 0 for 5.
Ball.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Popped him up. Smoke in foul ground. And no one can get there. We'll try it again. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Yanks leave one. They lead it 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Galvis. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Dylan Betances has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
Oh, that's it.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Fouled off. 1/2, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
1-1 the count now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
3-2 now. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still down 3-0. Daniel Hudson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready for another chance. Torres. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. He's set. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Oh, 1. Here it comes. Line to the right side. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. So striding forward now, Troy Tulowitzki. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Not close. It's 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
And this one's over at the knees. 2-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. The short hit hard. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. Now batting, DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Liner towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Stepping in, Justin Smoke. No hits to this point. So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. In now, Kevin Pillar. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's a .333 hitter. Now the 0-1. And it's fouled away. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Struck him out. Good night, Toronto.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. New York took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. James Paxton gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The Yankees